We're learning new details tonight about the cybersecurity scare that shut down the CRA's website for 3 days over the weekend. You can see here it's now back up and running, but the government says several of its operating systems had the potential to be exploited, and one was successfully breached.
There was unauthorized access to our web server, and that server does not contain any personal or sensitive information.
Statistics Canada says the actual breach was on its website. Luckily, there was no personal information to be accessed. It was shut down along with the CRA for 3 days after the federal government was alerted to the widespread cybersecurity scare. Vice Canada's Parliament Hill reporter has been following this from the start.
So it's not that somebody broke down the door, it's that basically the lock was faulty. I mean, if we can use metaphors to kind of explain this, this is a problem on a wide variety of different websites all across the world. It was a problem in the very kind of code of the actual infrastructure here. So once the kind of the makers of this code noticed the fault, they let everyone know. And when they let everyone know, I think a lot of the hackers kind of got wise to it as well.
We're confident that we've prevented government information, including the personal information of Canadians, from being breached. We've seen no evidence of this information being compromised.
While the government says it worked fast to patch the problem and nothing was taken in the process, it was still a race against time.
At the same time, you saw governments and organizations rushing to try to fix to patch the problem, reboot their servers, get everything back online. At the same time, the hackers were kind of snooping around and trying to figure out if they could find out where the vulnerabilities actually lie.
The CRA and Stats Canada were taken offline right away. They were worked on over the weekend and were back up and running by Sunday night.
I would like to reiterate, Canadians can be sure the government systems are secure and reliable. Canadians expect and deserve no less.
So generally, this is not a reason to start mistrusting the government of Canada. This was a problem for the American government, governments worldwide, for private industry. This is a pretty broad problem that has not led to any huge problems yet. Everyone seems like they managed to catch it pretty early before anything too bad happened. But what this does kind of suggest is that our government of Canada is still pretty behind the times when it comes to addressing cybersecurity.
Well, now that the CRA is back online with plenty of time to go, we're being told that there will not be a tax extension. Remember, the deadline is April 30th.